Hi everyone, it's Jess, aka Colouring Bumblebee, and I'm back today with another video for you. Today is one of my absolute favourite videos to make, and that is my spring randomizer video, and I have decided to do this as a live premiere. So if you're here in the live, hello and welcome, and I will be in the chat chatting along with you as this video goes live. If you've missed the premiere, no worries at all, this video is up and free to watch as normal. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what the randomizer has in store for me this season. So for this randomizer, I'm going to be selecting 30 different books to last me over 3 months, March, April and May. So I'm looking for spring pages, any like mermaid pages for Mermay, any dragon pages for March of the Dragons. Those are the things I will be on the hunt for, and then just anything that tickles my fancy. So I do have a document prepared. I discovered doing the winter one that it was a good idea to have a document that I can change per season, like get rid of the non-seasonal books and remove any books that I don't want to come up, like my project books or my there's some books I don't want to get randomized, like my Colour by Numbers, my Disney books, the Chameleon Angel Cova ones. Those are ones I just pick up when I feel like it. So yeah, I've got a list of 188 different books here, and all of those numbers on this wheel. This is just called pickawheel.com. So I've got it from the range 1 to 188. Let me randomize the numbers and do our first spin. It does look a tad crazy with so many on it. And our first book today is 155. Ooh, Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carson. Let me go grab that book. So here is Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carson. Now this book was randomised in the autumn season, so it would be good to get back to it now in the spring. Oh, I do have these title pages. I made a decision, was it this month or last month? Recently, I made a decision to try and do my Tackle the Title Pages hashtag and get all of the title pages done in a few select artists. So Hannah Carson's one of them, Maria Troll's the other, and who was the third? Oh, Chameleon Angel Cova. So those are some title pages that I definitely want to get done. So I think I will definitely be doing that at some point during the spring season, as well as this one, and probably colour those both at the similar time. Won't put a page flag in it just because I know I want to get it done anyway. Let me see if there's anything else. Who else is really excited for Hannah's new or next book, Tales from the Castle Ruins? I certainly am. I do have it on pre-order. I cannot wait to get my copy, although I won't receive mine until April because I ordered Maria Troll's new book at the same time, and they don't ship when the first one's available. They ship together, so that's fine. Oh, I don't know what I fancy. Flipping through this book, there's so many cool pages. Cakes. I like colouring cakes. Yeah, I'm just flipping through, not quite sure. Oh, I do like this page. That would be really fun. All the different sweets and treats. Yeah, I'm feeling inspired by that one. Let's pop a page flag in that. It'd be nice to get a double page spread done as well. Oh, I like these with the butterflies. I feel like that's quite spring-like, isn't it? Yeah, I'm glad this one came up. Oh, that one's gorgeous. I could do that. But like, that's such a big background and I wouldn't have no idea what to do with it. Honestly, this is a sort of page where I kind of would be okay not doing a background. I think it would look striking enough just her coloured in. Let's flag that one as well. I am feeling the double page spreads. But yeah, I was going to say that it's nice that this one was the one that was randomised as one I've coloured in the least. I've only done this page so far. Coloured this on live stream actually. I don't know where, I could have sworn I had a sheet of paper in here telling me what colours I used. I could work it out though, because it was all on live stream. And I always put my pencil in the description there. Because I would like to copy the colours off here over to here, but I feel like it's quite autumnal, the palette, so I don't necessarily feel like doing it now. Maybe later on in the year. Oh, look at that frog. He is cute. He is cute. Yeah, I think those, the two that I flagged are the ones that I'm most drawn to. The double page spread of the girl with the florally dress, and the double page spread of the mice with all of the treats. Yeah, really like both of those options. And then also I will endeavour to get these title pages done as well. So that's the first book for our spring randomizer, Tales from the Midnight Masquerade by Hannah Carlson. Coming back to the randomizer, I'm going to remove that choice and spin again and see what the next number is. It is 47. 47. Ooh, Menagerie, Mythographic book. So let me go grab that one. So here is Mythographic Menagerie by Fabienne Attanasio, one of the older ones I have in my collection. We do have this crazy title page, but I need to be in a very specific mood to do one of these mythographic title pages, that's for sure. Now this book, I don't love all of the images in it. Specifically the first section, I'm not a big fan of many of these. I do like that rhino though. It's like these steampunky ones I'm just not a fan of personally in that one. I just can't picture how I'd want it coloured. But there are plenty of gorgeous ones in here. I do love that fox, the kind of nine-tailed fox. Here's one I did last year when I had my little mythographic focus month. This one, I don't know if I love it or I hate it. Like the bird head is kind of creepy, but all the butterflies are really pretty. Oh, I love that whale page. That one is really fun. I feel like that would be a good option for like mermaid, even though it's not a mermaid. Sea creatures. I know a lot of people just do like any kind of sea creatures for May. Yeah, I do love that page. It'd be good to get that one done. That one's nice with the rose-looking flowers. Birds in the kind of pencil tree branches. It's a really cool page. I don't know how I'd tackle it though. Yeah, maybe not yet. It would also be good to perhaps pick a page later when I've know the prompts for the Mythographic Collective. There's the other page that I have done. I love this page, so cool. There's a nice wintry one there. Love those hedgehogs, but that's very much an autumnal page to me, and that one is. Some really good autumn options in this book actually. Oh, another good option is Jamie at Finding Joy in Colour, her Wild Year of Colour. Seeing what animals I could perhaps find in here. It just prompted me because the animal for February is flamingo. That would have been a good page to do for that. Another lovely wintry page there. Ooh. I always have issues with the perforation. I end up sort of ripping the bottom edge. Do you like that giraffe? That one's nice. Yeah, I've got some great autumnal pages in here. This is another page I really like, and in fact I think I flagged it maybe last year to do, and I just had a mental block and couldn't get it done. So let's flag it again because I feel like it's a perfect spring-like page the little jackalope bunnies in these lovely teapots. Yeah, I feel like I could do that this year. So yeah, I think that is it. Oh no, one more. Nice parrot. Yeah, I think those 2 pages are the ones I'm feeling most drawn to right now. The jackalopes, as well as the whale with the rainbow in the background. Probably most drawn to that one, although I wanted to colour those jackalopes for ages, so who knows, maybe one of them will fit a mythographic prompt or one of the animals for Wild Year of Colour. So that is Mythographic Menagerie by Fabiana Attanasio. Okay, back to the wheel, remove that choice, and we'll give another spin. And the number is, so hard to tell with this until it pops up, 125. 125 is the Fantasy Animals Pocket Colouring Heaven. I absolutely love that little book, so let me grab that one. This is the Fantasy Animals Pocket Colouring Heaven by Hannah Carlson. This has her kind of more simplistic colouring style within it, taken from some kids' books that she made in Sweden. I've done this bunny rabbit page, love how he turned out. But yeah, it's got lots of cute little animals in this book. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, it's going to be hard just picking one. Quite a few kind of oceany themed ones. That cat is adorable, although it looks quite creepy with his eyes not coloured in. But I know that will be fine once it's all done. That one's cute. Little chick. That's good for spring with Easter. Little chick. Probably my favourite page. I love that. But very much an autumnal page for me. Nice bird. The turtles could be cute. Oh, a bunny. It's wearing a little acorn hat. That is adorable. I like that owl. It's the trouble when you like them all. It really is. Oh, lots of chickens. Oh, lots of chicks and a big old chicken. I do really like that one. I'm feeling quite drawn to that actually. So let's pop a flag in that. Oh, and the flag immediately fell out. It's a trouble with some of these books. The flag's just flying right out. Here's another page I've done. Very wax bloomy as I used Prismacolors on it. Did that in autumn last year. In fact, I think this was randomised for autumn. Oh, I love that one. Little bunny riding a car. That's so cute. Yeah, gotta flag that. That's a great option. Yeah, it's got some great options for spring, summer and autumn. Not really any wintry pages in here. Bees. Bees. We are currently in February, so that will be over by the time we get to here, but this is cute. Little sunflowers and the bunny. Yeah, let's flag that one as well. I don't really care for fish. And then we got this giant bee. I think I prefer the other one. Sorry, bee. At least right now. That's the one I'm drawn to. Yeah, that is that book. And then the 3 options I've got flagged for here. The bees with the sunflowers and the bunny taking a nap in the hammock. We've got the bunny riding a car. And we got the chicks. The chicks and the chicken. So yeah, some lovely options from that book, the Colouring Heaven Pocket Fantasy Animals Colouring Book by Hannah Carlson. Okay, coming back to the wheel, spinning again. Go away, advert. What number have we got? It is number 113, right here. Ooh, magical creatures and mythical beasts. I was really hoping that all would come up. I was really feeling inspired to colour in that recently. So let me grab that book. So here is Magical Creatures and Mythical Beasts by Fabiana Attanasio. Now, this is a book that is very, very tricky to find, especially if you're outside the UK, but it does pop up on Vinted every now and then. I have found it, and if you can't find this, then there's two books with like a black cover that was the original two books that this is kind of compiled from. So you've got Magical Creatures and Witches, Wizards and Magical Spirits. So those two books have a black cover, and I think one has a gorgon on the front and one has, I don't know. But all the pages are found in here. So we do have the mermaids, the mermaid, but I don't think I want to colour that one just yet. Ooh, Selkie. Now I know for a fact that Jo from Geordie Colours, her Colour the Fairy Tales for May is going to be the Selkies. So that would be perfect, right? Definitely flagging that one. It's a really lovely page as well. I love this border. I'd definitely use some metallic gel pen for that, that's for sure. Let me just get into the spine of the book a bit better there. There we go. Oh gosh, look at those centaurs. That is a stunning double page. A lot going on. But if you break it down element by element, it wouldn't be too bad. I'll keep flipping, keep flipping. Yeah, this is the cover of one of those two books that I mentioned. Dragon is cool, March of the Dragons. I think I'd probably want to colour some other dragon themed books. These unicorns are stunning. I love these pages of the nymphs, and I think they're perfect for the spring season, especially this one. Just getting very spring-like vibes, and I think it'd be fun to experiment with some unnatural skin tones. Like I see her with a nice pale green, her with a nice kind of aquary blue. I think that would look really nice. Yeah, let's flag those two, why not? Oh, come on. There we go. This one is a nightmare. Like, that is terrifying. It's definitely not high on my list to colour, that's for sure. These sprites are so pretty. I love them. Handshakes are funny. Cornish pixies. Yeah, some lovely pages. I love that Pegasus. See it with like a soft pastel background, kind of playing with the rainbow colours. Yeah, this is such a lovely book, and I do recommend, if you can find it on Vinted, I recommend getting it. I do like this Dryad page, but I think I like the other two I flagged a bit more. Leprechaun, colour that for St Patrick's Day in March. Yeah, no, not for me, not right now. Here's the page I have done, the brownie. Coloured that in November. And it does take water mediums relatively well. That was based with ink tints and Neocolor 2s. Yeah, I'm not so much a fan of these creatures towards the back. They're kind of creepy. Do like the Chimera though. Chimeras are cool. Is that it? A Snallygaster. That's a funny old creature, isn't it? So yeah, I think those two that I have flagged are the ones that I'm feeling most drawn by. So we've got the nymph pages. It'd be good to get all of them done, to be honest. And then the Selkie. I think that would look lovely. Lovely coloured. Yeah, I think that's the one I'm really wanting to do, potentially around May. And then if I could get the Kelpie done as well, that'd be great. But yeah, not putting my pressure on myself for that. So that is the Magical Creatures and Mythical Beasts colouring book by Fabiana Attanasio. Okay, back to the wheel. Remove that one. Spin again. What's going to come up? It is number 178. Ooh. Okay, so it's Little Folk by Christine Karen. But immediately I'm swapping it out for Wondrous Folk. In fact, I think Wondrous Folk was randomised for winter, or I think it was the other way around again, like Little Folk was randomised and I picked out Wondrous Folk. But I've just coloured a page this month in Little Folk, so I want to get Wondrous Folk coloured in and try and rotate through those books. So let me grab Wondrous Folk. So here is Wondrous Folk by Christine Karen. I haven't coloured a single page in this book yet so far. But yeah, I had a buddy colour planned and she only had Little Folk. Didn't have this one yet, so we planned one in that one instead. Yeah, I remember flagging that one for winter. I thought that was cute. But now I've got spring on the mind. What is catching my attention? Honestly, all of them. Esmeralda, she is stunning. And I absolutely adore colouring these books. They are so much fun. The grayscale just makes it an absolute breeze to colour. I really like this one. I feel like she's quite a spring looking fairy. And I think maybe even like an unnatural skin tone with her. Like a purple or a pink or like a light green. Yeah, let's flag that one as a possibility. It's nice how you've got some seasonal pages in this book. Oh, I love this one, the Hydrangea. Oh, my flag's fallen out. Make sure I flag the right page. 1 second. Hey, where's my page gone? Which one did I flag? There it is. There we are. Right, Hydrangea. Yes, I love her. Hydrangea flowers I really enjoy colouring as well. And would be good to do that one. I do associate them with spring as well. I don't know if they are a flower specifically associated with spring, but there we go. I love that page. But that's definitely a summery themed one. This one I think like vaguely looks like me. Just the mouth really looks like me. Nothing else particularly. Something about the mouth. I think because she's got big teeth, and I also have quite big teeth. But yeah, she is stunning. Gives like Mayday vibes. But I don't know if I want to cover her as my first one. Just a wee bit daunting. Mermaid's Heart, that's a cool page. But to be honest, this could be one of those books that I just pick up, have another flip through and colour whichever one I'm feeling most inspired by. Oh, I do love Nala. I've seen a lot of people colour her though, and it just makes it more daunting for me. She's a cool one. Nice mermaid. Something a bit different. Yeah, I do quite like that. See her in like teals and corals colours. Maybe like teal coloured hair and a coral coloured outfit. Don't know what you call that, but yeah, I like her. I mean, every page is a winner in this book, it really is. It's just what I'm feeling drawn to at this time. Yeah, I may get to colouring this the next few months and pick something completely different. Oh, come on. That Sugar Skull one is so cool for Day of the Dead. Oh, I love this. I saw Emily Illustrator for her Tubathon live stream coloured this with just alcohol markers and did it in an hour, and it was amazing. But yeah, I don't know if I want to do it. Not yet. Not yet. That's the cover image. Right, there we go. I've got 3 pages flagged in here. We've got one that would be good for Mermaid. I do really love her. She looks fun. Then I also have Hydrangea, just because it's giving me spring vibes. And then the same with this one, Fairy Portal, the spring vibes. Yeah, it would be good to do an unnatural skin tone for her. Don't know what yet though. Those are the options from Wondrous Folk by Christine Karen. Okay, coming back to the randomizer wheel. Oh, come on. Hello. There we go. Remove choice. Just going to randomise it once again and spin for the next one. And it is number 187. Oh. Oh, come back. 187. A Million Hugs and Kisses. Now, I am in the process of colouring a page from that. So I think I will leave that book for now and spin again. Just because I'm currently colouring it and it would be good to get to a different book. Should probably not put Flower Fantasy Flower Fantasy there either. Instead, we got number 70. Number 70 is... Oh, yeah, I should have got rid of this as well. Diane Dufour is my focus illustrator of the first half of the year, so I'm colouring a page in that for this month. So remove that choice, spin again. 3rd time lucky, come on. Give me something good. Big money, big money. It is... 43. Ooh, Spooky by Sarah Shevchik. That'd be nice to colour a page in that. It's been a while since I've coloured in that book. So let's grab that one. So here is Spooky Colouring Book by Sarah Shevchik. And this was a book that I was colouring along with Christina's Art Corner tag. And by that, I mean I did, I think, 3 pages, I think, or 2. And then promptly got so behind that I gave up. It would be good to get that title page done. Again, I won't flag it, but it's just in my mind. And then this one as well, that could be cool. It's a really fun page, that. But yeah, I've created myself a limited colour palette. I think this is 36 colours from the Black Widows. I've also added in a black, but black's not a colour technically, so I didn't include it in my 36 here. But yeah, and tested out the Black Widows here and decided I liked them enough. So yeah, whichever page I do will be simplified somewhat by that limited colour palette. Oh yeah, I've got page flags of pages to catch up with that I never did. I feel like once you get so far behind, it becomes really difficult to catch up. And that's what happened with me. I like this one. This is a nice springish one. And by springish, it's got flowers. And it's not too complicated. I love this little dragon guy. He's so cute. He pops up a few times in the books. But yeah, I think I've even coloured a page with him. The axolotls. Oh, they're cute as well. Oh yeah, I'm flagging that one too immediately. I'm feeling very drawn by axolotls recently. I keep seeing people colour axolotls and I really love how they're looking and I want to do them myself. Cool light bulb one there. Lots of different crazy flowers. Yeah, I do always love the ones inside the little jars. I think they're really nice. This one you got to name the potion. Here she's going off on a little adventure. Is that the cover image? I recognise the frog guy. The frog guy's there, but no, the cover image isn't actually in the book, but it's kind of similar vibes. Here's another one I've done, or here's one I've done. I don't think I've shown you any of they yet. Yeah, I went very crazy and bright with the colours here, but I do love how it turned out. I love that page. I think this is the first one I did, this potion bottle one. I used a bit of Inktense pencils for the background and then some metallic watercolour for the purple shinies. I really like that one. Turned out nice and cohesive. I like the colour palette. Oh yeah, here's the third one I've done. Forgot about this page. I do like how that one turned out as well. Love that fox. Do I want to colour the fox? I don't think so. Even though I tend to associate foxes with autumn, I think this one looks kind of springish with all the flowers. I feel like you could colour it with a nice spring palette. I'm going to leave it for now. I love that mischief potion. Probably my favourite page in the whole book. Really love it. Little frog guy. Bee. Didn't even think about looking in this book for bees, but there is a bee. We've got lots of the kind of characters there. Jackalope. Quite a few large creatures in a row there. Love that page as well. But yeah, I think those two at the front are the ones I'm feeling the most inspired by right now. That's a nice simple one. And then we've got pages at the back. I've done this little guy. It'd be good to get all of those done, but yeah, I think I really love this axolotl one. Nice kind of aquatic one for May. And I love this one with the little kind of flower crown situation. And then we also have the title pages towards the front. It would be good to get those ticked off the list. So that is Spooky by Sarah Shevchik. Okay, back to my randomizer. And it is going to be what number? 99. 99. Ooh, yes. I'm really glad this one got randomised. It's the Forest Girl colouring book. And the reason I'm really glad this got randomised is because it was randomised for winter and I just have not had the chance to colour in it, and I really wanted to. But yeah, let me grab that book. So this is the Forest Girl colouring book, illustrated by Apol. And yeah, got randomised for winter. I was feeling very excited to colour in this, and then I've just had so many buddies. But I've decided for, at least for March, I'm going to be quite light on the buddies, and then continue planning for some months ahead. I really love this one. I think that's a nice springish page to do with all the plants and the flowers. I like her dress and how we've actually got the pattern drawn on the dress, which isn't always done. But yeah, it means that you can actually replicate it nicely here. So yeah, I'm going to flag that one immediately. Love that. This one does have a nice variety of seasonal pages in it. I love this one, but I've done quite a leafy one already. It's the only page I've done in here, so it'd be nice to do something a little bit different. You'll see what I mean when I get to it. That one's lovely. Oh, I do like that one. Nice little cottage garden, like front garden there. Nice to do a full page scene as well. So let's flag that, why not? See, I do love the coloured versions of these, but she loves a brown background, and that ain't for me. Not for me personally. So I would probably change that. Yeah, she loves a brown background, which sometimes is nice, but for me, majority of the time, I'd rather something brighter or more colourful. This is a lovely one. I think this could work really well for spring. I could see using a bit of soft pastel for the background, probably even starting with that. And then, yeah, we've got some little stars drawn in, and I think I could do that with my Langro gel pens. Yeah, I really like that one too. I like a lot of these. Yeah, this next section is like the interior or the indoor scenes. I flagged this one for winter. I really wanted to colour it, and I just ran out of time. Oh, these interior scenes are lovely. I don't think they're quite as spring-like. They're more kind of autumn wintry to me. At least those are the vibes they give me. I mean, a lot of them are kind of any time of year, really. I love that one too. I just love colouring books. I do. I love colouring books. Talking about books. But again, I've coloured one with leaves and flowers, so I want something a little different. Nice Christmassy page. Right, into the third section, Season of Blooming. That one's quite cute. The butterflies are nice. That one's so cute. She's painting a picture of the reindeer dog. I love it. I love it. Baking and there's leaves. Here's the one I've done. So yeah, you can see what I mean by a leafy page. So I'm going to try and do something a little different. My second one. I think the ones I flagged are nice and different from that. And I think that first section is definitely inspiring me the most right now. So I've got 3 pages flagged. This one with her smelling the flowers. And I've got this one, kind of exterior cottage scene. And this one where she's checking out the flowers and the plants. So yeah, really like the options in that book. That is the Forest Girl colouring book by April. Now for some reason this randomizer keeps like the window shutting down. It like doesn't like it. So it may come up with some numbers that we've already randomized as the page got reloaded. But let's spin for the next one. Just thought I'd warn you in case you're like, you removed that number. I did, but it's being silly. What have we got? We've got 76. 76. Ooh, spirit animals. Lovely. Yeah. Really excited by that. That's another Hannah Carson. So let me grab that book. So here is Spirit Animals by Hannah Carson. And yeah, I think if I get any more Hannah Carson books, I will skip over them now, as I've got one from this series, one from the Tales of series, and her little Colouring Heaven book. So I think that's enough Hannah Carson for a 3-month period. Again, I would like to get all of these title pages done, so it'd be good to get those as a little bonus. But let's see, I'm pretty sure there's some lovely spring-like pages in here. Oh, and I've just seen out the corner of my eye, the Spin the Wheel app shut down again. Here's one of the pages I've done. I really struggled with this page, and I wasn't totally happy with the finished result, which is why I haven't come across and done this one yet, but eventually I will, just not yet. I did have a buddy colour plan for March, but we have decided to cancel that now, so honestly, I can't even remember which one we planned. I can't even remember. Now I love these pages with the hummingbirds. And yeah, with this book I do like to see the 2 pages done, although I haven't done that with the witch page, but I will eventually. Yeah, I do like that one. Am I feeling drawn to it right now though? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I do like these deer. They're really pretty. I can picture a nice sort of like soft greenish, bluish background with soft pastels. Maybe have one be more green themed, one be more blue themed. I don't know though. I don't know if I feel like colouring some massive deer. Like gorgeous dragonfly. I'm kind of struggling to pick. Be a good kind of mermaidy one. She doesn't have an animal with her though. Where's her animal? Unless you count a clam as an animal. I suppose it is. But not the most interesting of animals. Sorry, clam. This one's pretty cool. It's giving me more summery vibes though. That one would be quite the undertaking. I love colouring peacocks. I think they're so much fun. And I love this lemur page. It's one of my favourites in the whole book. I'm kind of saving it. Sometimes I like colouring my favourite pages and sometimes I like to save them. I do love these ladybirds. The little girl down here. Again, I could see it with a soft pastel background, maybe some clouds kind of put into there. I don't know, I don't know what I'm feeling like. I'm hoping something will just jump out at me. This could be cool for Year of the Horse. This is a great option. But again, I'm not sure. I can't decide. With this book, it's hard just picking one. Or at least I find it hard just picking one. So all of the pages are so cool. I think when I did my rank and rate, this was my second favourite. Yeah, here's the double page I've done, the candy chinchillas. I really love how that turned out. Chicken. I do quite like the chicken. I'm feeling drawn to chickens. 'Tis the season of chickens. It isn't, but I mean, it is kind of chicks at least. But yeah, I'm kind of drawn to this because of the simplicity. Like, I probably wouldn't even bother doing a background. I'd just colour them and do some glitter gel pen dots in the background. So yeah, let's mark that one. Dragon. That's a very cool dragon page. Ooh, and maybe. I like this phoenix. That one's very cool. Oh, that one's pretty. But where's the rest of her body? She's just a floating head. That is something that Hannah does do quite often, has the floating heads. I love that unicorn page. Yeah, I do love that little heart at the end. If I want to cop out, that's a good cop out. Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick flip back and be like, I think my final decision on any other pages that I flag. I think I might flag those deers. I do really like them. That could have even been the buddy colour we had planned. I honestly cannot remember. Dragonflies are pretty cool too. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this one and the chicken. I just feel like she'd look cool with some like green, red, orangey hair to match the feathers of the chicken there. And then the deers, I just think they're pretty. So those are some options from Hannah Carlson's Spirit Animals. Okay, back to the wheel, just had to reload it again. And let's spin for the next book. What else is it going to be? It's going to be 140. 140 is, ooh, the Fairy Tale Princesses special. Now that's an untouched book, so it would be great to finally get a page coloured in that one. So let me grab it. So here is the Fairy Tale Princesses special by Selena Favique. Now I do have a whip in this book, and yeah, I do want to finish this off. So immediately that's getting flagged. And I think that wouldn't be too tricky to finish. So I'm kind of looking forward to that. I want to do lots of metallic for the border. And even for these leaves, I'm thinking of using a green super golden marker. That would look really cool. But yeah, I started this, was it November that the fairy tale of the month was the Frog Prince? Yeah, so that's why I picked that one. Let's see if anything else takes my fancy. Trying to remember what other fairy tales have been picked. Or I could also pick something that hasn't been pre-selected as a fairy tale for this year. Oh, I love that one of Guinevere. Good for Year of the Horse. But I've actually just remembered a page that I think would be really good to colour for the season coming up. Ooh, little dragon there. But this is the one I'm thinking of, the Princess and the Dragon. I'd like to colour that one for March of the Dragons. That is a hashtag hosted by Vera Art. We colour dragons for the month of March. So yeah, I think that would be a great one to also get done. Then I'm not so much a fan of the older style, although I do like this Frog Prince one. It's a lot more detailed. A lot of extra lines going on. I think Thumbelina's a fairy tale coming up. Rapunzel was January's. Oh, come on. Yeah, I think the two I flagged will be the ones that I intend to colour. Definitely finishing off that whip for sure, and hopefully squeezing the time to get that dragon done in March. So yeah, that is the Fairy Tale Princesses special, and I have flagged the Princess and the Dragon page. I believe this is the cover of the new Selena Favique Fairy Tales book. It's got that cover on it, and then I also want to finish this one of the Frog Prince. So there we go, Fairy Tale Princesses special by Selena Favique. Okay, next up, let's remove that one, spin again, and see what book we have next. It is number 187. We've already had that one, and I explained that I'm in the process of colouring a page for February, so I'd rather spin something different because it's decided to keep shutting itself down. 57 is Gnome Sweet Gnome. That's another one I'm gonna veto because I've got a plan to colour in that for February as well. Remove that choice. Third time lucky. Come on. $48. Why does it? I should have got rid of all the Witches books because I'm part of a little group on Instagram that randomly, well not randomly, we colour pages in the Witches series of books. But I think because it's, oh, I've just noticed 2 Disney books on there as well. See, I'm not the best at making my lists. What do we have? 157. I feel like we've had that number. No, we haven't. Walk in the Woods. Walk in the Woods. Yes, Walk in the Woods. I was like, what? What book is Walk in the Woods? I couldn't think of it. That's by Layla Julie. So let me... Okay, here is Layla Julie's Walk in the Woods. An absolutely stunning book. And so far, I've only coloured this page here, the title page. It would be good to get this little moth here done. So then all of the title pages in this book are completed. Yeah, you've got some stunning, large pages in this book. You cannot even fit it all on frame because it is so large. Oh, Try my best to get as much of it on screen as possible. Ooh, a nice little nest page. That could be good for Easter, which is at some point in April, isn't it? Yeah, just eggs, Easter, spring. It's a good time of year for eggs. Yeah, potentially. I'm going to leave it for now though. But yeah, we've got these gorgeous circular florals. Something like this, which could be easy to do for spring if I'm really struggling to get one done. I do like these calla lilies though. I think that's what they are. We do have a reference in the back of the book of this one. Is it a calla lily? No. Unless this is a different name for a calla lily, but it's a Lords and Ladies / Cuckoo Pint and a lesser celandine. Then these are cowslips. Ooh, I like these two. I feel like it'd be good to colour them at the same time. They like cherry blossom, apple blossoms. They look like some kind of blossom. It is, oh my gosh, I'm terrible. It's a wild cherry. So cherry blossom. Oh, I was there. And then there's hellebore and snowdrops on this page. I like the deer. I like the deer. They are cute. And not too, like, I like these ones in the circles, like they're not too overwhelming. But yeah, I think this one I'm feeling most drawn to, but I'm going to pop a flag in here. I like the deer. Oh, Lily of the Valley. I don't know if I'd want to colour, because Lily of the Valley are white, and that's hard. White is hard, and so it would just be a lot of green and a bit of white. So I don't know if I'd want to do that just yet. That's a lovely page. What have we got in this page? Sorry for flipping back and forth. But I like to know what we got. We've got a Germander Speedwell / Birdseye Speedwell. So yeah, I do love that one. It's a very nice page. This is probably my favourite page in the whole book. And because of that, I don't know if I'd want to tackle it just yet. I'd want to do some other pages. Sometimes I like doing my favourites first, but often I like to save them. Ooh, nice little blossom there. I have wanted to do this page for a while, in fact since I got the book, and test out a different pencil on each one. Because I can do Polychromos, Prismacolors, Artex, Arteza, Brutfuna Squares, Brutfuna Macarons, the Castle Art Harmonious pencils. What else have I got? The Stedler Design Journey, Inktense, Albrecht Dürer. What else have I got? Looking at my stash down beside me. Could do Neocolours for one of them. Is that it? Is that what I have? Oh, I have Creative Peaks, which is like my first ever set of pencils that I got. Very cheap set. But yeah, that would do this page. I am wanting to get the Chroma Flows, so it would be good to maybe wait until I've got them. But even if I just did a couple, they're good, like, quick, easy Wednesdays. Wait, I want to flag it. I want to flag it because I've been wanting to do that for a while. Gorgeous double spread there. This one is one of the most intricately detailed pages ever. The details are so tiny on this one. So tiny. Ladybirds. They're so cute. Little ladybirds here. You can barely see them creeping down the bottom. Look at the little kingfisher. That's so cute. Bee. Whole lot of flowers and one little bee. And more bees. That would be one that I'd have to colour at the same time, I think. What flowers have we got here? These are honeysuckle, Garuda rose, and a bumblebee. So yeah, oh yeah, I see the honeysuckle now. Yeah, I'm not sure though. I like the other ones I flagged a bit more. Like that little wreath. They're nice, relatively simple flowers. What flowers have we got there? Anemones or anemones. I always see this as anemone, but I don't know if it is pronounced like that when it is the flower kind. But wood anemone, wood anemone. I don't know. I'm not good at flowers, if you couldn't tell. I'm not good at flowers. I love that little mouse. Yeah, there are some quite nice autumnal pages that we've got coming up here, and mushrooms. So I'm not feeling drawn to those, at least not at this time of year. Gorgeous little fox there. Oh, I love that little squirrel as well. Oh, that's it. That is it. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the ones I flagged. So I got this one to test out a bunch of different pencils. I think that would be fun. I like this little bird within the wreath. And then the deer, specifically this one. I just like him. He's cute. But I could do her as well. Might as well. So yeah, that is Layla Julie's Walk in the Woods. Okay, coming back. Remove that choice. Spin. And what is going on? I've got an ad. And it's just reloaded the wheel again. Lovely. Let's spin again. Might have to find a different app for next time because this is frustrating me. What have we got? 107. Oh, that's Wildflower Folk. Because we've already had Wondrous Folk, I think I'm going to leave it to just that one. Or do I? No, let's bring her out. Let's bring her out. It's been a while. And I would quite like to get a Christine Karen portrait done every month. So let's grab Wildflower Folk. So here is Wildflower Folk, the first artist quality book that came out by Christine Karen. If you're interested, I do have tracker sheets for where each of these pages are from originally. That's in my Ko-fi store. Yeah, let's see what inspires me here. Amber. I do know we have some cool mermaids in here. I feel like if I did a mermaid in one, I wouldn't do it in the other. If you get me. Oh, I love this one. She is so pretty. Oh, little child fairy there. Oh, that's another cute one. Oh, that's another cute one. Here's the one I have done, Flora. Do like how she turned out. Her bright pink hair. Oh, the grandmother. That one's really cute. With the ladybirds as well. Kitty cuddles. Always love a kitty. Lilies and pearls. Lilies are my favourite flower. Oh, see here, the Little Mermaid. I do like her. I do like her. Let's flag that one. Melody's a cute little one. Another mermaid one. Prefer the other one. Definitely prefer the other one. Mother's Love, that's cute. Pearl is pretty cool. Another pearl themed ones here. Queen of the Seven Seas. She is so cool. That's a pretty page. Don't know how I would colour it though. Nothing comes to my mind. Oh, Spring Awakening. Now that's a perfect page. Let's flag that one for the spring season. Some nice little snowdrops down there. See these as little pink flowers. Don't know what I'd do for her hair, but yeah. Oh, another cute spring one with daffodils and little fairy wings coming off her shoulders. I mean, that's a little bit creepy, but yeah, it would look nice with some nice bright yellow daffodils there. Let's flag her. I might change my mind. Something else jumps out at me more than that one, then I'll change it. Thistle landing, that's cute. Also looks kind of uncomfortable. I love that sunflower page. Oh, this is my favourite page in the whole book. I'm definitely saving it though. Saving it for another day. Wildflower ring is really pretty. I love this wizard. I wanted to colour him for Yolanda's membership for the Dirty Old Man song. But didn't get a chance. Yeah, I think I'm happy with those 3 options that I flagged. So we have Spring Wind, Spring Awakening, probably more drawn to her than the other one though, and The Little Mermaid. So I think depending on which one of these I colour in first and then save the mermaid for May. Yeah, some good options from Wildflower Folk by Christine Karen. Okay, back to the wheel, remove that choice, spin again, and it is, give me an Asian book. Come on, I want an Asian book. I've only had one so far. 155. That's Tales from the Midnight Masquerade, we've done that one. Come on, Asia. It is a 180. Oh, Das Land der kleinen Abenteuer. Now I'm in the process of colouring one for February. I think I'd rather colour something different than that for spring, because I am colouring a page for Jazzy Doodle Designs collab at the moment. 50. 50 is another book that I've coloured for Jazzy Doodle Designs collab, Symphony of Cute Animals. I'd rather colour something different. Spin again. Come on. Give me an Asian book. Do it. 149. Ooh, Tiny Worlds. That's not Asian, but I will take it because it's an untouched book. So let me grab that one. Here is Tiny Worlds by Matt Edwards. And I was thinking to myself just today, actually, I really need to colour my first page in here. Got a title page that, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. Not yet. Not yet. So I wonder if there's any kind of spring-like scenes in this. I'm sure there's got to be something. I was ear. That's funny. Oh, a little ladybird. Ladybird caravan. That's quite cute. Don't know how I'd approach the background though. Ooh. Bees. I love that. Grand Hall of the Hive. Quite detailed. But I do quite like it. Yeah, let's flag her. Why not? That's a wintry one. Ooh, potted plant camp out. I am not a fan of this. I like it, but I'm not a fan of having to colour that. The flowers are nice. Greenhouse on a garden shelf. I don't know what these things are in the background though, and I think that would put me off. Ooh, nice autumn one. there's quite a few autumnal ones here. Yeah, I like this. Love this sort of blackberry boot. Oh, this is cute. Parisian skylight patio. Nice flowers on it. I'm not sure though. Oh, I do love this page. I've seen lots of people colour this page and I love it. And it's perfect for spring. Don't know why, but I associate spring with carrots. I don't know if that is a particularly spring thing, but it's something I think. I love this page. The Owl's Cozy Book Nook. With all the books. Really cool. Quilt Country, that's fun. Harvest House for a Mouse, that is adorable. More bees. I did not include this in my How Many Bees video. Finding even more bee potentials for next year's February. Riding the Gutter Rapids, that one's quite cute. It's a chunky book, this as well. There's a lot of pages. Oh, I like that one. Fairy Tale Kingdom in a Keyhole. Gives you Alice in Wonderland vibes, or it gives me Alice in Wonderland vibes. Yeah, the cracking of the perforation there. Oh, I love that page. Arctic Safari. Ooh, Carousel is cool. Sorry if you can hear Lexi in the background there. I like that page. An orchestra in a guitar. That is such a cool concept, that. Sweet Corn Grocers, that's another fun one. Fairy Fortress, cute. Oh my gosh, eggs. Soft-boiled swing, adorable. Pumpkin House Dinner Party, that'd be a good one for autumn. That one's quite cute. Little tree stump home. Pencil Peak Factory. Oh, that's so cool. It's like one of those water mills, but it's within a pair of scissors. That's really fun. Sugar Cube Hideout. All the ants. Sundial Sunroom. Oh, it's cool. Oh my gosh, I've just it took me a second to get what was going on there, but it's like the centre of a flower and it's a farm within the flower and you've got bees. I do quite like that. I do. But there's some details that I find a bit confusing. But start with the non-confusing part. Like the flowers would be fun to colour. I don't know. Yeah, let's flag it, why not? So I'm flagging this one. That's the last page in the book. Farmstead on a Flower. And I've also got the Carrot Top Village. I think that's probably the one I'm most drawn to. And the Grand Hall of the Hive. There's quite a few bee pages in this book. So that is Tiny Worlds by Matt Edwards. Okay, Lexi has now joined me on my lap, so if the meows are a bit louder now, that'll be why. Right, next option. Oh, Lexi's having a look at the wheel. She's like, what is that noise? It is 165. Ooh. Jardin à la Anglaise. I am really glad that one got randomised because there are some gorgeous spring pages in that book. Let me go grab that. So here is Jardin à la Anglaise. Oh, off Lexi goes. Now, this one got randomised in winter and I was like, no, I'm not feeling it. That's a lovely page there. I just wasn't feeling the wintry pages, so I have done this double page spread the Page of the 1,000 Pumpkins, I called it. So yeah, this is a book that goes through the 4 seasons, starting in autumn. And then we go into winter time. I don't know if we're in the, yeah, now we're officially in winter, definitely. So yeah, just trying to get towards the spring bit. So here we've got like crocuses and snowdrops. And then, do you want to colour a whole load of lettuce? Because here you go. I do love the bunny though, but yeah, that's a lot of lettuce. That is a lot of lettuce. That was a nice one there. Oh, this is we're still in Christmas. Or still in winter. Now maybe we're in spring. These flowers. Oh, little bee at the top there. Little bee. This is a nice double page. I love this one. This would be a really nice one to do with all the different flowers down here. Little hair. Nice background. And vaguely similar to the scene that I did in the autumn section. I'll flag that one. This little teapot there with the wildflower garden outside. I love this page. The seaside cottage. But the lines of these flowers are almost so harsh and black. You kind of can't put any colour on it, especially these bits of lavender. Needs to be much thinner line work. And I know they can do thinner line work because all of these blades of grass are thin and the ripples in the water are thin, but yeah, these are really thick. Just kind of defeats the point of it. I'd probably have to go over it with some paint pen or a gel pen or something like that. But yeah, I do really love that that spread. I think some Neocolor 2s would look good in the water, maybe like a sunsetty sky. Yeah, pretty. Yeah. Lex agrees. I love this cottage. Maybe if I don't feel like doing one of those huge double page spreads, I could do this little cottage here. And I feel like save the same colours and you could do that little mandala there. Oh, look at that. With the tulips. Lilies are my favourite flower, but tulips I think are my favourite to colour. I just think they're a lot of fun. Then you got a little pussycat. Yeah. I'd have to colour it like Lexi, wouldn't I? Yes, I would. She agrees. Yeah, now we're in the summer section. I do love that double page as well with the little geese, are they? Maybe? Nice summer cottage. There's the cover image. Ooh. But yeah, I think it would be really good to get another page done here. Look at that summer cottage with the cat outside. Yeah. So, got a few options in the spring section from this book. I have the spring cottage, a single page there. Then I've got the seaside cottage double page spread. And the spring garden, I'm going to call this one. There's some cliffs in the background. So yeah, that is Jardin à l'Anglaise by Gail Lottier. Okay, back to the wheel. And let's randomise the next one. Lexi's still being noisy in the background. And what is it coming up with? It is number 88. Let's scroll up a little bit for 88. Oh, Fairy Tales Pocket. That shouldn't be in there. That's one of my project books. So remove that choice. Need to remember to remove that for my next randomizer in the big document. Let's see what comes up now. 157. Oh, Walk in the Woods, we've already done that one. Silly Wheel. Yeah. It's 114. Oh, the Peaceful Rabbit colouring book. You know what? There are some really cute spring pages in there, so let me grab that one. Okay, here is the Peaceful Rabbit colouring book. Lexi has now left the room, so should be a little bit quieter unless she starts meowing at the door again. This is by Very Berry. Let me get to the point where we're actually in the coloured pages. So we have all of these little rabbits. I think it'd be fun to play around with different fur patterns on them. Ooh, immediately I like both of these. Beautiful spring spring blossoms with these cute little dumplings. Dumplings rather than flowers, this spread's called. Yeah, really like that one. That's a good spring page. Oh, and I like both of these as well. All with the cherry blossoms falling in the background. Alright, flagging them as well. Yeah, you've got some lovely spring options in this book. I don't like either of those. There are a few in here which I'm like, no, that does not appeal to me. Although I like the little watermelon here. That one's not too bad, this interior scene. Yeah, we've got wintry one there. Seasonal events. I like these little star wishes they're hanging up there. There's some sort of festival here. Halloween and Christmas pages. And a train scene. Again, not one of my favourites. Yeah, of all the Tokimeku series of colouring books, this is my least favourite. But there's enough in here that I still really do like it. And we'll keep it and have fun colouring. And I did really enjoy colouring the page I've done. These are some nice summery ones. The ice cream shop. That's my favourite one, the cafe. Little cafe truck. Yeah, I loved colouring this. It was really fun. Did a lot of it on live stream actually. Yeah, I think all of those pages right at the very start are the ones that I'm feeling most drawn to at the moment. These are all the spring pages. So we've got this cherry blossom, well, either of those two cherry blossom pages, and also these two. I think I'm most drawn to this because it'd be good to get this one and the little objects done at the same time, maybe colour them simultaneously, because I kind of wish I did that for the camping page. I think the plan for me was to colour this in the following month, and then I had too many other pages planned that I didn't get round to it. But that's okay. It's they're waiting for me. So that is the Peaceful Rabbit, or the Rabbits and Nostalgic Japanese Scenery colouring book by Very Berry. Okay, bringing back the wheel. And let's do another book. This is book number 15. What's it giving me? It is number 137. 137 is Dragon Spell, which is a group I'm in, so I'm gonna remove that. It's been again. What's it got for me this time? 121 is another witches book, which I did say earlier about the witches group that I'm in, so I'm going to skip over that one. It is 95. 95. Oh, it's the Desert Fox 4 Seasons colouring book. You know what, I might grab both of them and see which one I'm feeling most inspired by right now, just because I like them both. So let's grab those Desert Fox colouring books. So here are the two Desert Fox colouring books. This was the one that was randomised, the Warm 4 Seasons colouring book. And as the name suggests, goes through the 4 seasons. So I'll just flip through the spring section. I love this wallpaper. I mean, it's got bees on it, duh. This one's a little bit simpler compared to the other one. Oh, I do like colouring strawberries. It's a lot of green on that page. That one's really cute and pretty. that'll be tricky to colour though with all the kind of creamy tones. Nice cherry blossom page. I think that could be fun. That one's cute. It's kind of like a Polly Pocket. Star catching. Yeah, there's a lot of big backgrounds in this book. I love this page with the tulip bus stop. Yeah. You know what? I think I will keep to this book because I like that one, and I also liked the cherry blossom one. So let's put a flag in that one as well. Well, the only page I've done in here so far is in the winter section, so it would be nice to get one done in each of the seasonal sections this year. Alice in Wonderland, that's cute. Oh, a nice little April showers kind of page. That one's pretty. The little flower arch, and the kind of hanging hammock thing. Yeah, I quite like that one too. So those are 3 options flagged from this book. We got this one, the tulip bus stop, and the cherry blossom tree. I will do a very quick look through this one as well. I'm just going to flip from the back and see if anything really catches my eye as something very spring-like. Oh, that one's gorgeous. Some interesting lighting effects though. Yeah, you can see this one's a lot more detailed, which I do prefer. This one is my favourite of the 2. The reason I thought of like colouring this one over the other one was because I've coloured the page most recently in the 4 Seasons one. I love that flower pot. But I think I am happy with the pages I flagged from that 4 Seasons book. So I will keep to that one. But if I get a chance to colour in this one as well, then it's always there as an option. Oh, I love that ducky one. It's so cute. So cute. Yeah, it's got some really fun sections in here. Like here you've got travelling. Oh, that was cute. Little Switzerland page. Nice summery ones in here. That's a nice autumn one for the UK, or for London I should say. I love that page. All the purples. That's the one I have done. That's another one I really like. But yeah, I think actually the one the randomizer picked is the one I will go for. So that is the Desert Fox Warm 4 Seasons colouring book by Sogumi. Okay, it is a different day as I'm filming this next part, and I have gone through and slightly edited my list to hopefully reduce the number of vetoes for the second half of this video. But yeah, it's such a long video I can't film it all in one day. Well, I can, but I ran out of time. I had to go eat dinner. So let's spin for book number 16. Here we go. What have we got? It's number 50. Number 50 is Small Victories by Johanna Basford. Let me go grab that one. So here is Small Victories by Johanna Basford. And this is definitely a book that I have really neglected. Oh, I could do the title page here because you get... Oh no, there is 2 title pages here. Yeah, that could be a nice easy win. But I've really neglected this book. I've only coloured a handful of pages, so here's 2 of them. And I love how those turned out. And I've decided now to challenge myself to only use the Staedtler Design Journey pencils that I have, as it's quite a limited set of pencils for me, only 72. And so challenging myself to use a smaller colour palette will be fun for this. And I also want to use like limited colour palettes. I was going to use the colour cubes, but I think I'll switch to using Joanna Stone's colour palettes from maybe the Master Colour Palette Library, as decided to go away from using the colour cubes for now. Yeah, not sure what exactly I feel like doing from here at the moment. I do love this one. Yeah, I'll just flip through, see what inspires me. I love these for autumn. I do have this whip, and I feel like every time this book gets selected in randomised videos or the like, I always go, right, I could come back to this. And you know what, I don't like having whips in my book, and I love how this fruit bowl turned out, and I think because I like how it turned out, I'm kind of hesitant to do the rest, because I've got this very bright rainbowy colour palette from here. It's just like figuring out how to spread the colours throughout the page without it looking crazy. But yeah, I could figure that out. I'll see what else. I do like these little flowers. It could be fun to do almost like a rainbow colour palette for that. And choosing colouring books, I never feel drawn to pick this one. I don't know why. I love this one of the teapot. It's really cute. Oh, this duck page is lovely. Oh, maybe I want to do the ducks. Put a flag in the ducks. Feeling quite drawn to those right now. And because I haven't coloured in this book very much, I've decided I won't be getting inklings for now, unless there is a page that I absolutely adore. Yeah, this was one that I used using the limited set of pencils and the colour palette. Could be good to bring those colours across to the little boats there. That's why I've kept this. Yeah, I do like how the Stedler design journey performed on here. I managed to get a pretty smooth blend with them. Took a bit of extra work, but it turned out nice in the end. Or maybe I just need to like pick a random number and colour a page based on that random number. I love those two. They're really nice. I always love this page of fruit, and I'm always quite drawn to that. And that tortoise, one of my favourites in the book. In fact, probably my absolute favourite in the book. Well, you've got these seasonal wreaths. As we're in the spring, could be good to do the spring wreath. I don't know. I don't know. I do love this book. I'm just not drawn to it, and I don't know why. Oh, dragons for March. Yes, I like the sound of that. I think it could be good to potentially do these two pages at the same time. Like have the same colour palette across the two. Potentially. I'm not sure. That one's lovely. So yeah, because I haven't done very much in this book yet, I think I will hold off on inklings unless I'm absolutely wowed by the book, but I doubt I will be. So yeah, I think the dragons are what I'm feeling most drawn to right now. And then I've got the ducks. Yeah, definitely more drawn to the dragons than the ducks, I'll say. Let's take that flag out for now. And then I've got my whip, which would be good together. You know what, I'm just leaving it to the dragons. I'm going to colour the dragons. I'm colouring the dragons for March of the Dragons. So that is Small Victories by Johanna Basford. Okay, back to the wheel, and we will spin again and see what comes up. And it is 36. Oh, yeah, no. Immediately, Small World Colouring. That is the book by Ursula Schwab. I'm still traumatised. Not traumatised, it was such a challenging page to colour. I shared it in my end of year review tag. I just don't feel quite ready to come back to that book just yet, so I'm going to spin again and see what else comes up. And it is 112. 112. Oh, I should have removed this one, Dream Voyage. I've actually already got a page plan in Dream Voyage for March, so I'm going to spin again. Why does it always seem to come in threes? Or come in pairs, my vetoed books. 21. Mystic Animals. Okay, I left this one on the list because, well, I love it, but also I've coloured a couple pages in that recently, and I thought, okay, if Mystic Animals comes up, I'm going to swap it out for Language of Flowers, which is by the same artist, Stratton Peterson. So let me grab Language of Flowers instead of Mystic Animals. So here is the Language of Flowers colouring book by Stratton Peterson, and the reason I wanted to do this instead of Mystic Animals is I've been kind of doing a couple of buddy colours in Mystic Animals recently, so I might even potentially be doing that again for, what's the next month, March? I don't know. But I've only coloured one page in here. It would be great to get another one done. Oh, this book is so beautiful. That Aster page is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But they're not a spring flower. I'd like to do something quite spring-like. This one is tiny details, the baby's breath. I love this one of the bluebells with the little fairies on it. When do bluebells bloom? I don't know. Oh, another one I really love, the Bougainvillea. Really different kind of page. Oh, this one's lovely. Camellias. I feel like with the Japanese kind of teapot looking thing, looks vaguely spring-like. Carnation, I like this stained glass look for that one. Cherry Blossom is very spring-like. Got the Daffodil. I do like colouring daffodils around this time of year. Do I go daffodil? Maybe not. Maybe not a whole page of daffodils like that. I love this one of the daisy with the key. I think that one's really nice. A couple of dragonflies on there as well. I'm just flipping through and admiring it for now. I love that page. That's my favourite page. Forget-me-not. Fresias. Gerberas. That's a lovely page as well. Gladioli. Hibiscus is more of a summery flower to me. Ooh, I like this iris page with the books. You know, I like my books. Do you like that one? I feel like I haven't really coloured many irises in my life. I think that could be fun. You know what? Let's flag it. That's the one I'm really feeling at the moment. Lavender, gorgeous page. Love lavender. Well, this one's cute, the little ladybirds on it. With the, in a nice basket. I feel like that could be quite repetitive. Oh, my favourite flower, lilies. What a nice composition for that page. And we've got a lily of the valley. Nice crown. Here's the one page I have done, and I absolutely loved colouring this. It was just polychromos. Just beautiful. I love that page too. I love a lot of these pages, if you couldn't tell. Pansies, that's really cute. The little envelope there. Peony, that's beautiful. you want to practice your big old flowers, that's the page for you, the ranunculus. You got bees. I think the next page has got bees on it as well. Oh no, there's another page with bees. Here it is. Tulips. I do really love that page. I do. And tulips are very much a spring flower. And I think this one will be really fun playing around with lots of different colours for the tulips. And bringing those colours into the vase. I like that. And that is it on the book. So yeah, I think either the tulip page or the iris. Really like both of those. Feeling quite drawn to both of them right now. Tulips are definitely a spring flower. I'm not sure about the iris, but that is the Language of Flowers colouring book by Stratton Peterson. Okay, coming back to the wheel and spin again. And it is 48. Ooh, 48 is Mini Mania 1. Mini Mania 1. You know what? I'm going to grab Mini Mania 2 instead. Just because I've only coloured one page in Mini Mania 2 and it would be great to get another one done in there. So I'll grab that one a moment. So here is Mini Mania 2. This is by Gabby Wolf. Mini Mania 1 was a full book colour along. Well, kind of a project book, a hashtag that I did on Instagram. And I got a bit sick of it, I'll be honest. So I have kind of neglected these books. Ooh, it would be good to get these Book Belongs To pages done. Although I can't use alcohol markers, or I can, but these two are double-sided. So maybe just pencils for those. It's been a while since I've like had a proper good look through this book at least. There are some very cute pages. It's a lovely book. Bees. I'm just constantly finding bees. That one's really cute. Oh, but it's kind of, with the acorns in the tree, it's giving me more autumn picnic vibes than a spring picnic. Some good autumn pages in here. Very nice autumn pages. Oh, I like this flower shop. I think that would be really fun to colour. Yeah, I can just see that with lots of nice pastel spring colours. Maybe a fun colour for the shop itself, like a pink or a teal or yellow. That could be fun. This is the page I have done. You may be thinking, anyway, but it's in the second set. I don't know why I decided to do the second set. I know why actually. It's because I thought I might potentially do this as another full book colour along, and I wanted to take a picture of this page. So I thought I'll do this one instead. I struggled so much colouring this page. It's not my favourite, but I'm glad it's done. And it's got a load of bees on it. So that's nice. It's a cute page. I just wasn't a big fan of how I tackled it. I love that page. Such a nice one. I think it's all the houses I get a bit tired of with these books, personally. Oh, this is another one I absolutely adore. Yeah, I'm going to flag that one. The Friends Forever. The lovely little hydrangea flowers. Picture it with nice greens, blues and purples. Look lovely and cohesive. That's another cute one. And then there's the second part, which is the same, just with a lighter grey line art and black backing. So I've got a couple of good options. We've got the Friends Forever and I've got the Flower Shop. So yeah, one of those would be great to get another one done in this book. So that is Mini Mania Volume 2 by Gabby Wolf. Okay, next book on the randomizer, and it is going to be Sorry if it comes up with Mini Mania 2 or the language of flowers. 29. Oh, we're having some earlier books now, which is nice. 29 is Journey Through Fairy Tales. I've just been colouring in that. I've been doing the Tokimeku series as a focus for the year, so Journey Through Fairy Tales with the Little Friends from the Forest was my book for February, so I'm going to spin again. Just to... better to show a bit more love to some others. 47 is Crystal Colouring. Ooh, yay. I love that book. I coloured my first page in it in the autumn season last year when it was randomised. I think it was randomised, yeah. So it'll be great to colour a more kind of brighter spring-like one. So let's grab that book. So here is Crystal Colouring by Kate O'Hara. It's published by Lomart, so the same company that does the Stratton Peterson books. And I absolutely loved colouring my first page in here last year. So I am very excited to get another one done. But yeah, each of the pages are themed after a different crystal, and you do have some reference images on the back of all of the crystals that appear in the book. I really like how you've got other objects along with the crystal, like the dragon for pyrite. That is a very cool page. I do love it. This would have been great for Love v Hate or Angels v Demons. You could have done it for both. So yeah, this is the page I've done. I absolutely love how it turned out. One of my top favourite pages of 2025, the black tourmaline. See a nice striking autumnal page there. I do really love this one. I feel like that's a good Valentine's-y one, so we've passed that, but we can find something else. Plenty of options in the book. Oh, this one's cool with the paintbrushes. Oh, we've got a mermaid for Mermay with aquamarine. That would be nice bold bright colours. Maybe. Let's pop a flag in it for now. Ruby. I like how the fireflies bums are rubies. It's quite cute. I love that page. Rainbow Fluorite, that's a really cool one. It's kind of a transitional page from winter to spring. It's really cool. Like, what does it say over here? Comes in an array of colours with mesmerising stripes formed from the purple, green, blue and yellow varieties of fluorite. We got a picture on the back. Fluorite. Oh, it's like a bluish colour. Would be a challenging one to do. But I like the kind of like two halves. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like that's a better page for February as we're ending winter, starting spring. Whereas March, I feel like I'm proper ready for spring now. Desert Rose, that's a gorgeous one. I like this one, Rose Quartz, with looks like some peony flowers and strawberries. Definitely lots of pinks and reds there. I feel like that's another good Valentine's-ish page. Tiger's Eye is gorgeous. Ooh, this could be good as it is Pisces season coming up for the opal. Oh, why do I always feel most drawn to the gems and crystals that are most tricky to colour? Because opal, I mean, what does the picture look like here? Look at that, how tricky. tricky. But I just love the koi fish there. Or maybe not. I want a kind of simpler one, simpler crystal. Just give me a coloured crystal, I can do that. I do love this one of Peridot, I don't know. with the peacock. I love colouring peacocks. This is a really striking one. It'd be fun colouring each of these little bits in the feather as the peridot. Yeah, I'm going to flag that one. Let's flag it. It's not particularly spring-like, but I like it. I like it. Not everything has to be springish. Nice royal sapphire one. Under the sea one. Snake. I love that one of the lion with the cherries. It's really cool. You can see I'm definitely drawn to the ones with the animals, with the animals and the crystals. They are definitely my favourites. Come on, flip through. Yeah, not so much a fan of the patterny ones. Garnet's pretty cool with the pomegranate there. Ooh, you know I like colouring fruits and veg. Let's go and give in like autumn harvest in a way. But yeah, I flagged 2 pages from this book. So yeah, I really do like this one actually, Aquamarine. That'd be really good to do for Mermaid, the little mermaid there. And then I also flagged Peridot with the peacock. I just think it's such a stunning page. And famous last words, I don't think it'd be too tricky, like especially if I base it with markers. I feel like it would go by relatively easily, but I've said that before and been very wrong. That is Crystal Colouring by Kate O'Hara. Okay, back to the wheel, and we will spin again for the next one. And it is number 97. 97. Oh, perfect. Mythographic Artist Vault. It's my only remaining untouched mythographic, but I'm so scared to colour in it because it's so gorgeous. So let's grab that one and finally pick a page to colour. So this is Mythographic Artist's Vault. This was only available at Walmart, frustratingly, but I was very, very kindly sent this by the lovely Jodie at Jodie Moments, so massive thank you to her. It has this gorgeous purple foiling on the spine, and yeah, it's got pages by Fabian Antanasio, Joseph Kattenbang and Alessandra Fusi. So we've got some koi fish here, good for Pisces. Yeah, it's just deciding on one to colour is tricky. I think it has been chosen for me before, or I've had it in my plans before and I just didn't get round to colouring it. We do have lots of hidden objects in this book, so I would have to figure out how to cover those up. That unicorn's quite fun. We do have this lovely bee page. I don't know how I'd tackle this one. I think I'd need to find some coloured images to inspire me for that one. I love this page of the hamsters on the wheel. I think it's so cute. Yeah, some of these pages I'm just like, I have no idea how I would approach colouring them, and that does put me off a little bit. But just having this book on my shelf is such a joy. Such a joy. Look at that grumpy frog. So cute. That's a lovely one for winter time. Quite a few of these animal pages. Oh, come on. There we go. Ooh, cool Chinese dragon. Love that. That's another one of my favourite pages in the book, but I have no idea how I'd start colouring it. But it's so cool. like that one. Quite like this one as well, with the paper cranes and the cherry blossom. It's again all the hidden objects. Why? Ooh. My stack of books just fell next to me. I do love this one of the little like mushroom people village. I think that's really cute. I've seen a lot of people do this one. They always do such a gorgeous job with it. Yeah, I don't know what I feel like. I think I'm just intimidated by this. Yeah, there's a reason why it's remained uncoloured for some time. I know I have that in another book and that one. Oh, I love this one. I think this was one I flagged before to colour. But yeah, I really like it. And I can vaguely picture it coloured, so I'm going to flag that one. Oh, and that's the final page of the book as well. Yeah, anything else that I'm feeling inspired by right now? This one, I do like it, but covering up those hidden objects will be definitely a challenge. And what to do with the background? Let's put a flag in it. Let's flag it and have a think on it, see if anyone else has coloured it. Do you like that one with the dragonflies? That was kind of more wintry. I was like, you got flowers, spring? And then I was like, hang on, no, there's icicles on it. This unicorn. I've never... it's very similar to the style of Mythographic Animals, the first one by Joseph. And that one never appealed to me. But I do like this one as well. I just don't know how I'd approach colouring them. But maybe that's the challenge I should set for myself. I think the unicorn's the one I feel most drawn to out of the two. So yeah, we got the unicorn page. We have this cherry blossom paper crane page. And, come on, this lovely unicorn, or Pegasus. Unicorn, they've got horns. Unicorn page. So that is the gorgeous Mythographic Artist Vault by Joseph Kattenbang, Fabiana Attanasio and Alessandra Fusi. Okay, so for the final 10 books, I am going to spin from the Untouched Books wheel, and look how small my wheel's getting. Oh, I am so pleased with how few untouched books I have remaining. So yeah, getting 10 of these will cut it down almost by half. I mean, how many have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times what? About 20 on this wheel. Not counting all of them, I just count the colours. No, there's 4 colours. Approximately 20, so if I get 10 of these, we'll cut it down by half, and that would be amazing to get me down to 0 potentially by halfway through the year. So let's spin the first one, and it is, ooh, this is such a good book for springtime. This is Cats and Their Cute Friends on a Flower Path by Icoasaurus. So hide that slice and I'll go grab that one. So here is the book Cats and Their Cute Friends on a Flower Path by Icoasaurus, and this book is absolutely stunning. We've got this lovely title page at the front here. Could do that one with potentially even a similar colour palette to on the cover, because I really do like the colours here. I haven't fully translated it, but it's kind of just this cat that goes on a journey and meets all these different friends. But it is the perfect book for spring, because just look at all these gorgeous florals that you have to colour. I don't know if I'd want to start with a double page, like start as I mean to go on, because there's quite a few double pages in here, or go a bit simpler with a single page. Oh, so many cute options. It's going to be hard to just flag one or two. That one is gorgeous. Oh my gosh. I kind of like the idea of challenging myself to do a double though, because I could spread it out throughout the spring season, so do it over a few months, and then it wouldn't be quite as daunting. I mean, they are just absolutely adorable, and I'm hoping that it would take water activated mediums like Neocolours and ink tents, Albrecht Dürers, things like that. I'm hoping it would work well. I think it's got thumbnails at the back, so yes, so I can do a bit of testing at the back here, which is good. Oh my gosh, I love this book. Look at that double page with the little turtles in the water. So cute. I almost can't pick a few options, I just can't. I mean, I will, but oh, you know I love my berries, especially strawberries. The cute little corgi dog. I thought there were more double pages in this book than there actually are. Like, there's quite a few single pages, to be honest. That is crazy. So many flowers on that one. But like, even the single pages, there's some really detailed ones. I love that one. You know I love my bookshelves, so I love that page. Oh, that one's really cute. They're colouring. Love it. Oh, how can I choose? How can I choose? Right, that's everything. That's the index. So there are titles for each of the pages, which is nice. I'll probably inevitably go through and translate them when I get to colouring my first page. I do really love that one. I'm going to just put my finger in a few pages, see which ones I do like. That one. I mean, even if I chose to do a single page, I could always do both halves of it to make it a bit more challenging. I don't have to challenge myself per se. I do like that one for the spring. Sheep. I just love it. Every page is a win in this book. I do like that one as well, where they're starting the journey. Yeah, that one. I really like that one. I think something about rainbows just says spring to me. And we've got this gorgeous double. Probably prefer that one. Right, okay. I've got my three choices. So we got this one. They're sleeping on the, I'm calling it the gardener's bench. We got this one with the rainbow in the background. Come on. I'm trying to do it without letting go of my page choices. And also this one at the start, where it's starting the journey down the flower path. Yeah, I really do hope that water mediums work in this book, because it'd be great to base all of those trees and the grass and the path and whatnot, and then just bring in some details with the pencil work. So yeah, I've got this page, this one, and this one flagged as potential choices, but honestly I could change my mind when I actually get to colouring this. But that is Cats and Their Cute Friends on a Flower Path by Icoasora. Okay, back to the wheel, spinning again, and it is lovely, the A Lutan Bookmarks. So let me grab that one. So here is the A Lutan Bookmark set by, this is illustrated by Diane Dufour. And I have been meaning for a while to do a challenge video where I see how many bookmarks I can get coloured in a day. And this would be kind of the perfect opportunity to pick a few. Oh, dragon. I think I'm not going to even flag any because it's, well, look at the size of these flags compared to the bookmark. And that's a small one. I've got bigger ones. But yeah, that'd be a great one for March. Maybe I'm trying to have a bit of a lighter plans month for March. Not plan too many buddies. So maybe March would be a good month to do a challenge day. Look at that fairy, gorgeous. Oh, I can feel these are about to kind of break away from the glue. Because I would love to have a good collection of bookmarks that are all coloured in that I can use to flag completed pages once I finish them. Because I like using these flags to mark pages I want to colour, and like buddy colours and things like that. So having bookmarks would be good to flag the completed pages. But yeah, I'll just give you guys a flick through of the whole little book here. I think there's 40 in this set. That one's stunning. But yeah, some of them are quite small with their details, but others aren't so bad. And these have all been drawn for this bookmark set. It's not like the images have been cut down to make these smaller pages. They were drawn purposefully for this size. Yeah, you can base with alcohol markers, a bit of pencil shading, and boom, you're done. Already I'm seeing a few which I really love the look of. Love the look of them all. Oh, that one's nice. Carrying a bunch of flowers. We got some apple picking. There we go. So that is, oh, yeah, this glue is struggling. So yeah, 40 bookmarks in that set. It's the A Lutan by Diane Dufour. Okay, next up, hide that slice, spin again. And we have, oh, the world's best colouring. This is a Colouring Heaven. So let me go grab that one. So here is the world's best Colouring Heaven with the gorgeous silver foiled title. So this was released last year to celebrate 10 years of Colouring Heaven magazines. And it goes through 12 of their most beloved artists. And each artist has provided a new and exclusive design. So this is Selena Phoenix. You've got one of their favourite designs, their most popular design, and a cover that they've done for Colouring Heaven. So it kind of goes through in this order, but I want to go back because that's a great option for March of the Dragons. I'm finding lots of dragon pages today. I do really like that page. I love Selena Phoenix art style. Here we have Anne Stokes. Another dragon. Oh, World of Dragons special. I probably wouldn't colour the, what do you call it, covers. Or I'm not exactly drawn to colouring the covers. I like them in black and white. I think they look nice in black and white. Here we have Kaneko Gusa. I do have both of these images within a colouring book already, but I do love this one. And it's nice that you can use alcohol markers in here. And I think it is formatted slightly different. I think this page is in Symphony of Cute Animals. So yeah, let's flag that one as well. It's a perfect page for the spring season, that's for sure. There's one of her covers. Got Christine Karen. I don't really like the pages she's selected. I don't think they're her best, but that's just my opinion. Gorgeous one from Rihanna Prosperina. That one's stunning. Yeah, I think she's just released a new one. I think it's like Midnight Fairies or Moonlit Fairies, something like that, and it looks really beautiful. This is Sarah Richter. Oh, I was trying to read her signature, but it's written right underneath. Oh, another dragon page. Not so much my style personally. Here we have Maud Lemoyne. Quite a grayscale heavy design. Oh, that one's gorgeous though. Some nice flowers there. The what's that? Angel wing feathers. Potential. Would have been good for angels versus demons. Too late. This is Enis Guerrero. I'm not so familiar with this artist actually. We've got Dario Kakasoy, gorgeous page here. I much prefer her line work rather than the grayscale, although that one's really cute. Cinnamon coffee. Then we have Yuriko Shuru. Again, this one isn't particularly my style. It's really fun having all of these different artists in here. And then we have Anna Marine. I love these witchy pages, they're really fun. That one's my favourite. There we go. So I've got a few options flagged. I think I will go back and flag this one by Maud Lemoyne. I really like it. I think it's gorgeous. It's called Evangeline. So yeah, got this one. And then I have this one, Easter Extravaganza, would be good for April. In fact, I haven't flagged any Easter pages yet, so I think that might be the one that I go for, in fact. And I've also got this one for March of the Dragons, and it's got little kitty cats as well, which, what's not to love about that page? So that's the World's Best Colouring Heaven by Colouring Heaven. Okay, back to the wheel, spinning again for the next one. Yes, I was really hoping this one would come up, and if it didn't come up, I was going to colour in it anyway. This is the Bear Country Colouring Book by Chip, and there is a postcard book by the same artist that I would really love to get, but I'm not allowing myself to get it until I colour a page in this book, so really glad that that one showed up. So let me go grab it now. So this is the Bear Country Colouring Book by Chip. It is quite a long book, but it is so stunning, and I think it's a very good book for spring/summer. I think it got randomised in autumn, and there's like no autumnal pages. It's very spring summery, but very detailed pages, but just gorgeous. And you've got the coloured examples at the front here, so if you're confused or not sure how to colour it, you can replicate this, absolutely no problem, and just try and emulate that. But you've got the pro of this book where you just have the image. There's no coloured image on the left, so if you want to change up colours, it's less noticeable. I love this one with the hydrangeas. I'm pretty sure this was randomised at some point last year in the spring, and I just did not get round to colouring it, but I'm going to prioritise it this time, because I'm pretty sure I flagged this page, and I'm going to flag it again because I absolutely love it with these hydrangea flowers, very April showers-ish, and we've been having so much rain in the UK, it's definitely fitting. yeah, instead of a black line art, it's kind of like a brown with sepia tone. It's quite a nice colour. You do have a few smaller ones, which maybe that would be good to start with, but I'm just not so drawn to that one. I love all these busy ones, I just love them. I love that of the fruit market. And yeah, because you got those coloured images at the front, almost makes it less daunting to colour. Now I think this one will probably inevitably be the page that I end up colouring. I just love it. It's a little garden fence. I think in the coloured example the fence is blue, which I really love. Yeah, it's like a nice light blue, lots of greens. I'd probably bring in some brighter colours for the flowers. But you've got these adorable chicks down here. Yeah, I just really like that page. And I think it's one of the more approachable ones in the book as well. So I do think that will be the one I will start with inevitably. But keep looking, see if anything else strikes my fancy at this time. I love that one of the sort of library or reading study. A lovely Christmas page there, insanely detailed though. Really fun birthday page. Another Christmas one there. Yeah, a couple of smaller ones towards the back. That is it. So I've got 2 pages flagged. The April Showers hydrangea page, and most likely the Kuma Garden gardening fence page. Just love it. So that is the Bear Country colouring book by Chip. Okay, back to the wheel, spinning again. And it is, ooh, the Book of Beasts, a big old book in my collection. So let's grab that one. So here is the Book of Beasts, a very large square hardback book. This is by Angela Rizza. I do believe this is out of print, but I was able to find a second-hand copy on Amazon for about £3–4. And oh, is it gonna, oh, just about open it up to show you. But it is a book of mythical beasts and creatures with this really cool art style, and I think Inktense are gonna do really well in this book. But it's split into 4 different sections. So starting with Earth, I do really like that page actually. So ooh, need to grab some more flags out. I'm gonna put a flag there, and then on the back of each page you've got some information about the creature that you've got here. Yeah, some pages have multiple creatures on it, and they've all got these little sort of like name labels. It's such a cool book, and you can really have fun with lots of different colours. Like this one with the little sheep down there, that's cute. Yeah, it's just one of those books that I added to my collection because I found it for a good price and then just haven't got round to colouring in it just yet. We have the Wind title page, so the animals associated with wind, and of course we're going to have lots of dragons in here. Oh, the rock bird, that's really cool. Really like that one. I think it's so crazy that they pick up elephants for little snacks. It just puts into perspective how huge this bird is. I think that would look really nice with a maybe sunsetty background, or like a peachy pinky one. Yeah, let's flag that. So we got a bunch of different dragons here. They would be really fun to do in some different colourways. Got St George's dragon. That's usually depicted as a red one. Quetzalcoatl. I feel like that would look good in blue. And then Beowulf's dragon, maybe green, like blue, red, blue, green. That could be cool. Don't know if it says anything here about the colours, but I can make up colours. I can make them up. Some gorgeous oriental dragons here. Oh, an ice dragon, that's cool. Then we have the water section. So we've got a water dragon there. Oh, I like this one. Good one for mermaid. Some different kind of mermaid creatures there. The Kraken is absolutely awesome. Such a striking page, that one. Got Hydra. There's many heads. I like these, Loch Ness Monster and the Leviathan. Nice, like, kind of difference in perspective there. And then we have the fire section. So, of course, we've got another dragon here. Lots of dragons in this book. Oh, don't like this guy, the Mongolian Deathworm. Not a fan of you. Ew. But these are really cool. Cerberus. Got here. Don't recognise. It's got some really different creatures in here. I love this Phoenix page. It's one of my favourites. But I think I'll save it. Save it for a future date. Ooh. Right. Oh gosh, knocking the camera. It's so big. Come on. It's such a big book. So I've flagged this. Actually, you know what? Now I'm looking at it again, I feel more inspired by the other ones I flagged. So I've got the rock. Oh, did I not flag the 3 dragons? Because I want to flag the 3 dragons. There we go. So I've got the rock bird. Really cool. And the 3 dragons on this page as 2 potential options from the giant Book of Beasts. And this is illustrated by Angela Rizza. Okay, we're in the home stretch now. 5 more books to go. Spin again. Yay! This is one of my newest books, actually. It's Sorcery, A Creatures Favique. Just testing my French. It's witches and fairy creatures, it translates to. So let me grab that one. So here is Sorcery, A Creature Favique, and this is by Helene Kanak. And I recently got this and shared it with you in a lyrical haul I uploaded last week. Oh, that's a good one to start with. I love this page, and I feel like that's a perfect one to colour for April showers. Yes, love it. But this book is stunning. I really love it, and thank you to Zacatissimo for inspiring me to buy it. And by inspiring me, I mean she coloured a page and I was like, yes, love. And even though it's a witches themed book, you really can colour it any time of year. You can colour any book any time of year, but got this lovely gardening witch. But I think I'm more drawn to the other one that I've flagged so far. It would be cool to do maybe one of these little just like kind of stationary witches. This is the page that she coloured and it turned out so cute. Yeah, like maybe one like this and just play around with fun hair colours, outfit colours. Could even like randomise it. Is that the cover page? Yeah. It's the cover page there. I just love the personality in all of these. They are so cute, and how you've got a nice variety of full page scenes, smaller witches. Such a lovely book. Ooh, that's a good one for spring with all the flowers. There's a couple of little birdies. So cute. Yeah, I'm going to flag that one as well, I think. You've got that gorgeous stained glass window in the background. I think I would definitely base these flowers with markers just to get a nice layer of colour down, and then add a bit of depth with some pencil shading. That's a cute little one. Oh, I like this one as well with the little almost like terrarium. Basically, if it's got flowers, I'm like, yeah, that's spring-like. Flowers are sort of associated with spring, I would say, anyway. Yeah, some really cute options. I love that one for Halloween. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Although that one feels more summery to me. Like, for us in the UK, we would not necessarily be sitting on a field in the spring because it's rainy and wet. But in the summer, yes. That one's so cute. I love this little guy there. And this one's got some frogs. I associate frogs with spring. I don't know why. I think because frogs equals rain equals spring. That's how my mind works. So yeah, I like that one for a bit of a simpler one. And she's got an umbrella as well. Yeah, really, really love this book. Even got a double page spread there. And with it being double-sided, there's so many pages to colour in here. So yeah, I've got 3 choices picked out. I have this one of the witch with the umbrella and the froggies. I've got this one sitting on sort of like a patio bench thing with the flowers surrounding her. And the April showers page with, again, the froggies. So cute. So yeah, really looking forward to colouring my first page in this book. Sorcier a Favique, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. A Creature Favique, and that is by Helene Kanak, sorry. Okay, next one we have, the Draglings Volume 2. So that is a really cute, vaguely simple book. That'd be nice to colour in. So let's grab that one. So here is the Draglings Volume 2 colouring book by Randall Spangler. This was a lovely gift from Dee at Dusty Colouring. Ooh, we've got a title page here. That would be good to colour, and it's nice and springish with the flowers. So I put this on my wish list because of Paulina Art Stuff. She loves this artist and has coloured quite a lot in the books by him. And I was like, okay, yep, add up to my wish list. And then it showed up on my doorstep one day. So thank you, Dee. Yeah, oh, it's going to be hard picking a page. It really is. And I know Paulina colours them based on the original artwork that Randall's done. You can see some examples on the back here. And I do love the way he colours, puts colour on the page. Yeah, I'm just like, are there any particularly springish pages? I'm not sure. If I can't decide, I could always just go through in order and tackle it that way. It's nice to have a kind of different style, just mindless colouring. That was so cute. That one's adorable as well. They're all so cute. And you've got some which are like the full version, and then others which are like more zoomed in sections of the page. That one's quite good for spring. Yeah, springtime flowers and colourful dragonfly wings. Let's pop a flag in that one. Frogwarts. Love that. Yeah, there's not too many pages in this book which have like the zoomed in versions. I think this one does. So yeah. So you've got the bigger zoomed in version and then the more zoomed out one there. Waiting for Santa, so cute. Olympic Dreams, cookie weightlifting. They like their cookies. They do indeed. But yeah, I think that one, and also the cover page, is what I'm feeling most drawn to. I'd probably start with this, hashtag tackle the title pages, and then if I get time, potentially move on to that one. So that is the Draglings colouring book by Randall Spangler. Okay, up next, spin again. Yay, Garden Lady. I was hoping this one would come up as well, just because it's very springish. So I will grab that one. So here is the Garden Lady colouring book, and this is by Lana Green. I've been itching to colour in this since I got it, but I think I want to say I purchased it late summer last year and I had other plans, so I didn't get around to colouring this. And then it is very spring summery, and I love the coloured illustrations of this. So we got Tulip, that would be a good one for spring. In fact, let's flag that straight away. Zinnia, another good. I mean, all of these are going to be good options because it's a flower themed section. Daisy, she is so sweet. And I've started really enjoying colouring portraits. I think I will enjoy these as well because it's got a very, very subtle grayscale on the face. Just makes it a little bit more approachable to colour. That one's stunning and a bit different. And then we move on to the second section where they've got all different fruits. I love this one. Peach is another gorgeous one. I think I would darken up her skin tone though compared to what they've done there. They're very light. All of the skin tones in this book are very light. And I think I would want to have a bit more variety with mine. But I love her peach toned hair. I think that's really cute. It's just, I don't have many peachy pencils. That's what I'd struggle with, but I love it. I'm going to flag it. I'm going to flag it. It'll definitely be a challenge, that's for sure. Nice summery one there. That one's stunning. Cute little strawberry one with the cute little caterpillar. Oh, that's a good one for spring. Maybe like a late spring page. I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. So it might be something else. Like the colours of that one. Yeah, we're back into some more flowers here. I think these are Japanese flowers, the section's called. Nice monstera. Then the final section is called Garden Lady, I believe. Yeah, starting with this one. I love that page. It's so bright and fun. This one looks so striking with the background there. Ooh. I don't know. That's like the only autumnal page in the book, at least for me. This one's really pretty with all the flowers. That's the cover illustration. Oh, and that is it. I think I will also flag, what's the other one? Either that one or that one. Oh yeah, there was it was like a little girl, wasn't it? Yeah, this strawberry one. I'm going to flag the strawberry one as well. And well, again, these are just ideas for my future self. So I've got strawberry, peach, and tulip. And that's the first page in the book. So yeah, some gorgeous options from Garden Lady by Lana Green. Okay, spinning again. Time for the penultimate book. And it is the Cozy Witch Tarot colouring book. Another one that I've had in my collection for a few months and just haven't had the time or opportunity to colour yet. So let's grab that one. So this is the Cozy Witch Tarot colouring book by Amanda Lovelace. And as the name suggests, it is a tarot themed colouring book. So you know immediately I love it. And I did do some testing in the back of different mediums and everything worked really well. Like everything blended all right. I mean, this is just a brief test, but I could activate Inktense with water or a blender, and that worked well. The Ohuhu marker didn't bleed over the lines that I set out there. I mean, obviously it bleeds over the next page, but the water-based markers just shadow through slightly. So I could use alcohol markers for these front ones, but I like to be able to read the text. Yeah, we've got some really nice florally ones here, like this one, the Magician. Ooh, do I colour the Magician? Let's put a flag in it. Onto my big flags now. Almost used up all my flags. I love this one of the Empress, the breastfeeding mother. Got some really cool pages. This Lovers one is gorgeous as well. I like this bike. The bike is fun. And then we got some kind of like floating flowers, because these are originally a set of tarot cards that have been then turned into a colouring book. So some of the line works is looks a bit random, but it's just because it's got that like painterly artistic style, and so it just kind of looks like floating flowers. But it's just the translation from full colour to line work. So I think I'd have to add a bit more kind of details going on there. Yeah, maybe a bit challenging for my first one. Oh, I like this one with the kitty cat. What I love about this book is the amount of diversity within the characters. Like different body types, different ethnicities, all sorts of different kinds of little witches here. That one's stunning. I do really like that one. Some nice flowers. Drinking a tea by the window. Oh, that's a good one for like April showers with the rain. Oh, I like this one. And we've got bees. We got bees. That's more of a summery page to me than spring. That one's cute. Little window flower box. Oh, the butterflies, pretty. So yeah, there are like flip throughs of the full tarot deck, and you can buy the tarot deck. So I might look at them if I'm feeling a bit lost for colours or not understanding what the lines mean. But yeah, here's the cups section. These are all double-sided, but you've still got the full page illustration for each of the cards, which is really nice. So it does include every card in this book. Ooh, plant shop. That'd be fun. I love all the cats on that page. That's really cute. Right, then we move into the sword suit. I think I'm feeling more drawn to the ones at the front that I've flagged so far. Maybe something in the wands that changes my mind. Oh, this wands are represented by lots of candles in this one. So yeah, it's giving that kind of cozier witch feeling. There we go. So yeah, I think those two pages that I flagged, either Temperance, sitting drinking a cup of tea, or the Magician. Yeah, feeling the plants and flowers with these for sure. So that is the Cozy Witch Tarot Colouring Book by Amanda Lovelace. Okay, back to the wheel for one final time as we spin for the final book. Let's hope it's a good one. They're all good. Perfect. We're finishing on a spring specific book, the Spring Sunshine Colouring Book. So let me grab that one. So this is the Spring Sunshine Colouring Book by Jeon Jin, and is the only one from this collection that I haven't coloured in yet. But you can see we've got thumbnails at the front here, and they're all such beautiful, bright illustrations. And each page is themed to like a different flower. So that's the name of each of the illustrations. Like that one is it daffodil? I've translated them at the front. Yeah, daffodil for that one. We've got camellias and freesias. So yeah, just going to see which ones I'm feeling most drawn to right now. We do have the bees. They're really cute and fluffy looking. Some of these, I don't like the ones without the animals on it, like this. Just a bit boring, but these are gorgeous. And there are some absolutely stunning pages in here. In fact, lots of absolutely stunning pages in here. And I do like to challenge myself to try and recreate the colours. There's the cover page there. It is a really nice, bright one. Look at the little chipmunks. So, so cute. I really do love this one. It's a bit more simple. And I think I've flagged this before to colour, but I still love it. I love a little hydrangea flower. I just like them, alright? I just like them. I do love this bike page as well. I think I would make the colours a bit brighter, maybe a bit more pastel for my version. Yeah, I'm going to flag that one too. But I just love the little cats dotted around. That one's stunning. I kind of prefer it as the line work than the coloured image. Like, I don't like this grey floor, it's a bit boring. I think I'd have to change that up a bit. And then the final part, I think these are ones which are like transitioning into summer. I do love that poppy page. I wanted to colour that for November last year and just didn't get round to it. Those deers are lovely. I love these chicks, but I've run out of flags. So I can't flag these chicks, but I love them. Okay, that's a honorary tag. And I also love those bunnies. They're so cute. I think that's the last one, yeah. So imagine I flagged this one, but I don't have another flag. Good job it's the last book. But I've got this one with the bike and also this one. I've kind of picked some simpler ones, like not the full page colour illustrations. But I have done them in the other books. But yeah, I just feel really inspired by those three options. So that is the Spring Sunshine Colouring Book by Jeonson Jin. And that is all of the books for my spring randomizer video. I think this is a long video considering for this part I filmed for 1 hour and 20 minutes and I think it was about that for the first half of the video. So yeah, it's a long one, but we love our long videos and I'm going to be there in the chat with you, chatting away. So let me do a recap of all of the books that were randomised in reverse order. We got the Spring Sunshine Colouring Book, the Cozy Witch Tarot, Garden Lady, the Draglings Colouring Book, Sorcery's Creatures Favique, The Bear Country by Chip, World's Best Colouring Heaven, the Elf's A Lutan Bookmarks set, Cats and Their Cute Friends on a Flower Path, Mythographic Artist's Vault, the Crystal Colouring Book, Mania Volume 2, the Language of Flowers, Small Victories, the Desert Fox Warm 4 Seasons Colouring Book, the Rabbits and Nostalgic Japanese Scenery, Jardin à l'Anglaise, Tiny Worlds, Wildflower Folk, Walk in the Woods, the Fairy Tale Princesses Special, Spirit Animals, the Forest Girl Colouring Book, and Spooky by Sarah Shevchik, Wondrous Folk, the Magical Creatures and Mythical Beasts, Fantasy Animals Pocket, Mythographic Menagerie, and finally Tales from the Midnight Masquerade. What a pile I have on my desk here, and you can only see such a small portion of it. But yeah, I am really looking forward to colouring in a bunch of these books over the next 3 months. Do let me know if you would like to buddy colour in any of these. I am not taking on any more for March, but for April, May, I will be planning ahead and do want to get as many of these coloured in as I possibly can. So yeah, thank you everybody for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye everyone!